Oh, well, let me get the seating arranged properly, darling. Then we can see each other and talk to each other. You met before, in fact, haven't you?
Yes, that was in Deauville.
Yes,
Yeah.
about 2 months ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
And you got some advice, I believe, from Miss Swanson.
Yes, I certainly did. I was pouring my morning cup of tea, and Miss Swanson happened to be passing me as I was about to put a lump of sugar in my cup, and she said, "Oh, for goodness sake, don't poison your body," and I immediately dropped the sugar, and I've been trying not to eat it ever since, I must say.
Good girl, good girl.
I was amazed to read about you, actually, because one always assumes that people, pop stars, come from a certain area in life, you know, that you came from an academic background. Your uncle's a professor of pharmacology in London.
Yes.
Your father, vice-chancellor of a university in Melbourne. And your grandfather won the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1954.
Yes. It's amazing, isn't it?
It is.
What happened here?
Yeah. No, I just wondered. I mean, it was obviously a very academic upbringing that you had.
Yes.
One wonders how you sort of lurched into pop, if lurch you did.
I certainly did. I don't know, my family seems to have either been an academic or in show business. My nephew was in a Fellini film, and my sister became an actress. She left school. She was the first black sheep in the family.
Yes.
And I followed suit. I don't really know. I think obviously there's a lot of artistic talent in the family. My mother plays cello and my father sings. He could have been an opera singer, actually.
Yes. So it's going back to genes again,
Yes,
isn't
I
it?
think so.
In the genes, yeah. It was, in fact, was it a black sheep situation when you decided that you wanted to go and be a singer? I mean, did the family object?
Initially,
They
yes.
did.
My mother was very concerned that if singing didn't take off, would I have a career? She said, "You'll end up working in a shop somewhere and you won't have a career. You should go to university." And I realised that I wasn't going to get through matriculation, which was the final year, because I was too interested in singing, so I opted out of school. But
How old
for
was
a
that?
year, it was 15.
15, so you're in fact a classic dropout.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm a hippie.
Yeah. And came to London, in fact, didn't you?
I
that
did,
time?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, one of the first things I did, which really initiated my move to England, was I won a talent contest in Australia. And the prize was a trip here on a ship. And I was offered then a job on television in Melbourne for a year, which I took. But the prize was running out, and my mother said, if we don't take the trip soon, it's going to, you know, just the ticket will be invalidated. So I left. I didn't really want to come here at all. She sort of dragged me by the hair. I thought it'd be good for me.
Yeah.
So.
You didn't actually have the easiest of rides here, did you? I mean,
No.
particularly to start with. She started off as a double act, didn't you?
Yes, I worked on my own for a little while, and then a girlfriend of mine from Australia came over. Her name is Pat Carroll. And we teamed up really for company because she was a solo artist and we didn't like being on our own. And we worked some pretty amazing places.
Did you? What, rough places?
Pretty. I think one of the roughest was Raymond's Review Bar. And we didn't realise that it was a strip club. We were just booked in there. And we used to wear these cute little dresses, you know, little flowers around the collar and little mini skirts, and we used to go out singing in the rain and things. And we noticed that the audience were full of men, and we couldn't quite figure this out. And turned around, and there was a girl swimming nude in a fish tank. And we did about 2 songs, and it was like The Hook, you know, 2 songs, and I said, "All right, love, that's enough, thank you very much." And we were paid off.
Gone forever.
Yes.